Hello and welcome back to Ascension. Since last episode, I cleaned up spawn. If we look on the map here, you will see that all the obsidian's gone. I did lose 2 archer golems to the obsidian because I didn't know the obsidian would break half blocks, but oh well, they're gone. Not much I can do. I don't have the stuff to make more right now. I might do it off camera, but I don't plan to really use them at spawn and they weren't helpful anyway, so I might just not repair them. Also, I did repair the Sinasite set, making a new helmet as well. I did farm some gas tiers, only to realize I had enough experience bottles that I didn't need the gas tiers. And then when I got done making more Sinasite, I realized I had 7 blocks the whole time, so I didn't even need to make more Sinasite. So, yeah. But I do have a bunch of obsidian now, and I do have all the stuff back here, like all the potions and the pets as well. So everything's back to normal more or less, and we defeated the demon. But there is one thing I need to do this episode. Check on the Christmas tree, because now it's just after Christmas, so maybe there'll be something there. Yep, there's something here. Okay, so there's a few little gifts around here, so let's see what's inside the first one here. Ooh, a ring, and some other little things to open up. And, I don't know, let's just open them as we go, and we got an unbreaking book, a fire protection book, and these are... Or let's just move all this stuff here because these open. A scroll, another shard, a card, and a diamond pickaxe. So these are from Grimoire of Gaia and are some of the scrolls that I just haven't been able to run into yet because I haven't killed many of the mobs that drop them. So it's nice to have these now. And with the ring, we can use the beacon to either make the Ring of Luck, Speed Boost, and Looting While Held, or the Ring of Speed. So both are actually pretty decent items. So I might actually look into making one of them. And also some beetle stuff, which is good because I did plan to head back to the Erebus soon. So let's see what's in here. Okay, so we got some more nice stuff here. We have some Sinasite I can start smelting. Another book satchel with efficiency, a gold helmet, and a big workbench backpack, which is a lot like the smaller one, only it has, well, more slots. So yeah, that's also pretty nice. And there's still a couple more, I think. And also the milk and cookies are gone, so... I guess everything's as it should be here. Ooh, a new glider chest plate. If you remember, I did have one, but it got very damaged in the end, so it's nice to have a replacement for that now. And some other things to open up, including some more reinforced scales to help with the armor set, I guess. Or they will help with the armor set. So, yeah, now we just have these items here. A gold block, another card, another nether shard. So we have 2 of the cards now. And let's see, did we get another scroll? Yes, so we got a good variety of the different scrolls and another white stone as well. I kind of didn't know that much. And a couple more books there. So I think that just leaves, this one over here, which has, ooh, nether orbs. Which is that enough to fight the boss? I do not know. Well, that's convenient. Well, those gifts there came in pretty handy, so, yeah, we have a good bit of essence now. We got some more gold stuff, which isn't that great, but still, more gold stuff's always appreciated, I suppose. We got a new glider chest plate that I think I'm actually going to go put in the hall right now, along with some of these other items. I forget where they all go, but, oh well, more stuff for the hall doesn't hurt. I'm not sure if I put the other crafting backpack in here, though, but, over here, yep, I did. So this goes here, so we now completed that display. I forget where all the Grimoire stuff goes, because there was a lot of it. But, I think I put the cards here. What those do is they summon things, same for the scrolls here. So I guess I'll just do something like this, because I forget the exact placement of all that stuff. The ring I need to turn into one of these rings to put into the hall. But, I don't know, I'll work on that off camera probably. And the glider chest plate, because this glider chest plate over here is about to... go away. I'm not sure if you can even repair these. But now that we have some more of this stuff, we can actually look into more stuff in the Erebus soon, which is something I did want to mention later this episode, but I'm more interested in those nether orbs. So let me just sort away this stuff real quick, and we'll look into that. Okay, so I got all the stuff here to make the nether scroll, and hopefully that's enough orbs. I always forget if it's 20 or 21. If not, that's a bit awkward, because I think I have mentioned this a few times before. I just cannot find the nether warriors, and most of these I did get were from chests. I think I only get like maybe a couple as a drop. So yeah, now we can finally fight this boss, and the last of the boss craft bosses, so that was very convenient. I think I'm going to grab, let's grab the frost bow instead of the poison one. So let me just get geared up real quick. I think I'm actually going to bring the pets as well. Maybe not. I don't know. Let me just decide. I'll get all the stuff ready and we'll head to the boss arena and fight the Fire Lord at last. Okay, so there is something else I've been wanting to do for a while now. I just haven't found the right time, but I want to hatch this dragon egg. So before I go and fight the boss, I think I want to do that real quick. I'll just grab the spatial dash gem here and we'll head over to the ice biome because I got suggested to do the frost one. I thought, okay, that works for me. So let's just head down here. I said down here. Ow. Okay, so I need to build a caged area because this dragon will actually, let's just put down the chunk loader just to see. Let's just put in one fuel so I can see on the thing here. The chunk is right here. That's not the one I want, so let's move it over by one. So I think it already consumed the fuel, darn. But now let's refresh this. So this entire chunk here starting... It's a bit of a weird angle, but I guess that will work. The problem is I don't want the dragon jumping and getting out over the chunk loader, but I do want to keep it... I don't know, maybe I will move the chunk loader a bit, but yeah, so I'm going to build a pen real quick, and then I'm going to put down the dragon egg and try and hatch it in this chunk here. Okay, so I think this area is set up well now. Actually, I don't think I made it so I could get out, which is a bit of a problem. I can just pillar up and jump out, though. So I think if I right-click... Okay, baby ice dragon. It did work. It takes a while to hatch, if I remember right, so I'm just going to leave it here. It's in a chunk-loaded area, and I'll check back at the end of the episode. It might actually be might not be until next episode when it actually hatches, though. It takes a while. So I'm going to head back to the base now, and just put away these couple things real quick and head to the boss arena, and then we can go fight this boss at last, hopefully. Okay, so I think I have everything ready. I decided just to bring Netherwolf because, well, it's the Nether Lord, so I guess that's fitting, but mainly because we haven't seen Netherwolf in action much. I think I only have one sip of this. Oh, I did have two. So there's my strength. Oops, I didn't mean to click that yet. So I am going to put this up, grab another strength, because I did bring two strengths, and hopefully I have enough supplies to fight him. I realized I probably could have brought more stuff, and I didn't bring resistance, but, ow. So this is the Fire Lord, which is one of the toughest bosses in the mod pack, who apparently has trouble with a wolf. Where'd the wolf go? Oh, he came back to me. So I can just hop on over here and fight him, though. But, ow. Actually, when bouncing this guy, I had a lot of trouble because I just really wasn't sure how. But the main problem was, okay, he has a pretty big range, and he does spawn those fire warriors that drop his orbs, but it's just in the nether I could never find them, so this was probably the only way I ever would have got to fight him. Either that or just giving myself the spawn egg. But yeah, he's not a really hard boss, and that's just because I had no idea how to bounce him, because I didn't want to make his attacks super powerful, but at the same time, he was just kind of weak. I gave him a good bit of health, so hopefully he is a decent challenge, or... at least a decent fight anyway. But yeah, more so fighting him just for the Hall of Ascension. And ooh, we did get an orb. That's nice. But yes, but these Fire Warriors, as you can see, they're very strong. So remember before when I was just in Meteor Armor, I tried fighting the Fire Warriors and just had no luck at all. Ow. Okay, so I'm getting a bit of orbs from this, so probably enough to actually fight him again. But it's always nice when the bosses do that, but I don't know why he's just being so weak at the moment, or not attacking, I should say, but not much I can really do about that. But we almost have him. Actually, oh, my strength even ran out. I don't even need strength to fight him. But I have no idea why he's not attacking. It might be a thing with the wolf even, I'm not sure. But between me and the wolf, we are just destroying this guy. And ta-da! So that's the Fire Lord, and he did not give me anything nice. Darn. But yeah, we got his Fire Sword, which is actually the strongest weapon, or one of the strongest weapons, I should say, in the mod pack. Because it has a base 10 attack, which is tied with this. And actually, that's why I gave Sinistite 10 attack, so it would be on par with that. So yeah, but the cool thing, this not only has fire without enchantment, it doesn't degrade. So that's why it's one of the better weapons. Okay, so we have the Fire Sword here, and I don't think it does anything on right-click. I think in the older version it did, in the new versions it doesn't. But that actually completes the Hall of Ascension for the boss drops. We had the Dragon Egg, which is out there. If I do get another one, I'll put it in the Hall of Ascension because it is a possible chest loot, and we have not explored all the Doom-like dungeons yet. There's still a ton in the nether, so it's very possible one of them could have Dragon Eggs and such in it. But let's actually just head down here to check on my dragon. Actually, I want to get a few more fences real quick so we can finish that little fenced-in area. So let me do that real quick, and then we'll check on the dragon. Okay, so this is a bit weird. The Yetis are trying to get over the fence here, so yeah, that's kind of terrifying. And the egg moved over here now, but it's still hatching. Like I said, it takes a long time for this thing to hatch. So I think it probably won't be done by the end of this episode sort of thing. And I'll just wait off camera. I think you have to feed it raw foods for it to be tamed though. But then when it turns to a baby dragon, after it hatches, it still isn't fully grown to ride, and it still will try and attack me for a while because it's not like nice then. So can actually just so actually I think I'm gonna remove some of the dirt around here as well, just so mobs can't get close to the dragon pen and try and get inside. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do this real quick, and if anything happens to the dragon, I'll cut to that, but I don't think anything's gonna happen right now. Okay, so since this episode hasn't gone on too long, at least on my recording time, I want to try and do a bit of enchanting for the remainder of this episode, and then I'll check back in on the dragon. I really would love to get explosion, and I have had no luck getting it in the past, so I'm just going to use TNT and enchant level 30 books. I brought the chest over here just to speed it up. Oh, exactly level 30, that's convenient. Steadfast. I do not know why explosion's being so hard for me to get. I'm pretty sure I typed everything in there correctly. I know it's an enchantment in the game. It would be really funny if I accidentally disabled the enchantment. So all this is for nothing. I think I didn't need blast protection though, but I don't know. It's kind of a side goal of mine to fill this chest with all the possible books, and I did get another fire aspect so I can clone that now. But yeah, I really just would like to get all the enchantments. And explosion is the main one that's actually useful that I have not gotten, even if I mainly want it for the Ender Dragon fight. But yeah, it's just being really annoying to get. So I probably will end up just losing all my levels and all this TNT I made doing it. But sand and gunpowder is not hard to get when you have a creeper farm anyway. So, yeah, I don't know, I just didn't have too much prepared for this episode, I guess, and I don't want to make it really short. So, yeah, at least we did get to fight the Nether Demon, or not the Nether Demon, I just got the Nether Lord and Ender Demon mixed up. Imagine how deadly that would be. Probably not very deadly, actually, considering how the boss fights went. But, yeah. A few things to note, though, about some of my future goals for the remainder of the series. As I said before, the series will probably go to around 55, so there are a good bit of episodes left. It's actually looking more like it would go closer to, 57-ish at the moment, I think. I forget what my plan had. Ooh, Fortune 3, that's not a bad one. But, yeah, so there is a good bit of the series left, but the main things I want to do are work on the Hall of Ascension goals, and the main ones left are the mini-bosses. Yeah, I'm not going to get explosion at this rate. But the main ones left are the mini-bosses, which are the Locust from the Erebus, the Antlion from the Erebus, the Fire Fiend from the End, and we'd never rematched the Goblin Chief after I buffed it, I don't think. So those are the mini-bosses left. Okay, so I didn't get explosion, but I think I'm just going to enchant a few more enchanted books just because I have a ton of levels and, you know, just why not? So, yeah, but besides the mini-bosses, the other things I have left to do are the Erebus armors. I didn't get many of them, and even with those exoskeletal armored plate things I got, I forget the reinforced exoskeletal plates, I think. But even with them, there's not that high of a chance, or I still have a lot of stuff to do, not that. Yeah, I'm just fumbling all the words today. But, yeah, so there's still a lot of stuff I need to get for the armors there. And, yeah, we have a lot of levels, so I could do this until I run out of books. But, yeah, so the Erebus is a place I want to revisit. Probably next episode, actually. Either that or I'm going to head to the end next episode because there's two biomes left. The fire one, where the Fire Fiend is, and the infested forest, which I have not explored before. So both of them would be pretty interesting to go explore. And besides that, there's just really the dragon and revisiting a goblin camp. And then some minor goals, mainly off-camera stuff like the cat. I never finished leveling up the cat. I could level up the Goki stats anytime I want because, well, infinity levels over there. Actually, let's just level up a couple more of them real quick. So, let's just do the furnace one because, like I said, I have no idea if this even affects half the furnaces I use. And I did want to hold off on the swimming and that one. I don't really shear much, so I guess I could just do that. But it's just the speed ones, not that they're buggy, they just feel buggy at times because you're not used to things being that fast. So, yeah, but if I do run low on levels, I can always just grind more. So there's 5 Goki stats left now. So, woohoo, we got a few more. Well, it's not really a challenge to get them when you have so many levels stockpiled like I do, which is why I haven't been focusing on them in a while. But, yeah. So I think I'm just going to enchant one more book. Then I'm going to move my levels back over to the main area there. So I'm just going to move this stuff back now, and I'll have to sort these books off camera just because there's a lot of them. But yeah, so I think I'm going to check on the dragon one last time and then try and wrap up this episode, even if it doesn't run a bit shorter. But yeah, in the next episode, we'll have more stuff to do, either the Erebus or the end. So yeah. Okay, so the dragon egg is shaking, but if I remember right, it does this for a long time, so I don't want to just wait around or cut to when it does something, because I could be here for like another 10 minutes easily. So instead, I think I'm just going to end the episode here. Hopefully in the next episode, we'll have a baby dragon, even if we can't ride it yet. But yeah, I'm just worried it might glitch through the fence because it moved to the side there. But I don't want to try the entity mover on it, at least not at this stage. But yeah. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. We got some really nice gifts, and we did finally get to fight the Netherlord. Or I think that's what he's called. Firelord, Netherlord, one of the two. Anyway, we fought that guy. He was pretty cool, even though he didn't really put up much of a fight for some reason. We got to see the wolf in action, and yeah, we're a bit closer to wrapping up this series, and we still have a few more bosses and places to explore. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and until next time, goodbye.